What's up, guys? Scooter Keeper here, and as you can tell from the title, I'm going to be comparing these two 3x3s. I'm going to be going over like what makes each 3x3 this specific 3x3 and what makes them good, because both of them are really good. And sorry if there's any background noise. I'm wearing my AirPods to try to cancel it out. As you can tell by the stuff around me in this desk, I'm at school, and how there's a random person to my right. This isn't a random person, he's actually going to be helping me. So I guess to start the comparison off, I'll start with the Gan X. This cube is really smooth and it's really fast, depending on how you set it up. I have mine set up pretty fast. Sometimes it's a little uncontrollable like that, and it gets weird lockups, but that's just because that's just my turning style not being 100% compatible with this cube. And I also forget algorithms halfway through them, so yeah. So what do you think of that cube?
It looks fun. I love, like, normal Rubik's Cube. It's like lock, or like it feels rigid or something.
Yeah.
This one, it feels just amazing. That's what I love about like your cubes. It's like very, I don't know how to put this, movable, I guess.
Smooth.
Yeah, smooth, movable,
Yeah.
flowable. Yeah, it's very nice.
Alright, so like my friend said, this cube is really smooth. There's not much turning resistance, I guess is what you were trying to get at.
Yeah, as the regular Rubik's Cube.
Yeah.
So.
The only really resistance there is from the magnets. And speaking of magnets, the magnets on this cube are kind of light, even though they're the strongest magnets that you can put in the cube, the clear magnets. But they do the job decently well. Corner cutting on the Gan is almost every angle except for like here. Well, it will do it eventually, but overall this cube is pretty good. I'd probably rate it out of 10. Let's see.
6 or 7?
I was thinking like an 8.5 out of 10.
Oh, okay.
Because
Yeah, I could do that.
I got my first sub-9 single on this. It was an 8.863.
So you have a special relationship to this cube, you're saying?
It was just my first sub-9.
Well, I mean, yeah.
And now the GTS3, this cube, it's a lot louder, as you can hear. It's a lot more clacky as opposed to, this cube is seriously almost silent. It gets a little bit louder as you break it in, but once it's broken in, it stays around this decibel range, I guess you could say. I don't know the exact amount of decibels, but it's, this cube is pretty quiet. And also the GTS3, if you can see, it has ridges on it on the outside. It gives the cube kind of a different feeling. They're supposed to help with grip, and I guess they do, because I've never really dropped this cube. But yeah, this cube as well is fast. It's still smooth, but in a different kind of smooth. It's not as buttery smooth as the Gan, but that's because it's MoYu against Gan. Gan cubes are always extremely smooth. And the magnets are fairly strong in this cube. Corner cutting, I guess it's a little easier.
It is very loud.
Yeah, especially when you do corner cutting. I think corner cutting is a little better on the GTS3. Reverse is pretty good. So now passing this on to my friend, let's hear his thoughts.
Yeah, there's that sort of resistance of like that one that like just. And I'm not a Rubik's Cube expert.
Yeah, no, he's not a cuber. I'm just using him for his opinion.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'm not using him.
You magnetize them yourself?
No. That one both of these came out.
Like that? Okay, but usually you'll magnetize it?
If I get a cube that doesn't have magnets, yes.
Okay. So.
He's over here making me feel good about myself.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just like, this one is weird. I like it though.
Yeah.
I think I like that one better though. Yeah.
So that's where our opinions are different. I actually prefer this one.
Oh, really?
Because this one, I think the GTS3 suits my turning style a little more than the Gan, and I could get this thing to fit my turning style a little better. The only thing is, if I do that, it comes too slow and my hands start to tire pretty quickly. Whereas on this,
I kind of messed it up. Yeah, there you go.
That's fine. On this, I can like turn just about as rough as I want to, whereas on the Gan, I start to run into like lock-up problems. I can't get it to do it.
Of course, you can't do anything on camera.
Shut up.
That's true though. Wait, so which one holds your best time? That one?
This.
That one does?
Yeah, by over half a second, actually. Oh, shoot.
Wow. So they're pretty close.
Half a second is a long time in tubing.
I mean, but like, it's closer than...
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, I just feel like I can turn more confidently on the GTS3 than on the Gan. But right now it looks just fine, but that's because I'm just doing spamming algorithms. But I will see if I can get my friend to record some solves pointed this way, because I'm actually using a school Chromebook to hold my phone up. And yeah, will you record for me?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. And then from my solves, I was gonna say I'm not really warmed up, but my hands aren't cold, so we'll just see how the solves go. Okay, so the first cube I'm gonna be solving on is the Gan X. Just to set a baseline, you can't really see from that angle. Let's see, we can get a more of a, or maybe higher up. You might have to hold it. Yeah, like that. So that way you can kind of see what's going on. And as you can see, the scrambles are on screen, so I'm gonna be following those. Maybe. That was a pretty good first solve. I guess I'll do an average of 5 on both. Oh shoot. This is where my suckiness comes in.
Hey, can I go to the cafeteria and get some breakfast?
That wasn't a great solve, but it's not the worst, I guess. Nope.
Was that your fourth one this one?
And then I'll switch to the GTS3. Sorry, I'm recording way back here. Okay, so with 2 faulty stops of the timer on the Gan X, I got a 14:22 average of 5 with a 12:43 is my best solve. Now onto the GTS3. I've already messed this up. Okay, so not a great solve. I messed cross up quite a bit. I'm just gonna stop complaining and try to do better.
Better.
Yes. Almost 8 seconds better. Oh gosh. I feel like because I'm being recorded right now, I'm doing a lot worse on the cube I feel more comfortable on. I don't know why.
It's the camera. Everything doesn't happen on camera. Everything goes wrong. That's the saying.
It's like, Mom, get the camera. Oh, wait. Damn. Oh my gosh.
It's in that too.
Okay, so we're not gonna talk about this. We're just gonna redo this solve because CS timer is being stupid. So
Was it the timer, Jason, or was it you?
pretty sure it was the timer. We won't talk about what happened though.
We don't know about that.
Yeah, we don't. Dang.
Is this your fifth one?
Yes, this will be the Oh shit, I forgot to start inspection. Okay, so
Does that still count as solved, even though like the one corner's not?
yeah, okay. So it's a good thing he brings this up. Any new cubers, there's this thing called a +2, but this is not a +2. A +2 is when the layer is offset by more than 45 degrees. And the way you tell that is if the middle of this piece is in line with that cut. But since it's on this side closer to green, it's not a +2. And also, this can probably corner cut it. So I was gonna do reverse cutting, but then I'm like, then I realized, yeah, no, that's not gonna work, so I just did that. But yeah, so this cube actually works better for me. See, if you look, there's a 13, a 13, and a 13. I messed up on that, and then we won't talk about that. But fair is fair. This was all on camera. I didn't do anything stupid. Like, I'm not gonna be like, I'm just gonna get my best 5 solves from like 500 solves that I do. I'm not gonna be like that. But honestly, I do prefer the GTS3 over the Gan. Just because I feel like I can spam turning easier on the GTS3. Friend, which cube do you prefer? This one or this one?
I'm not a professional cuber, but I think I like the smoothness. Or just like the feel of this in my hands.
Okay.
Or like turning it wise.
Alright. I respect your opinion, but mine is different.
And the quietness of that, I respect that
Yeah,
too.
because
Yeah, click click.
I know this is a lot more clacky than this. And this is like the definition of buttery smooth. This is more like just smooth.
Yeah, like
This, if there weren't any magnets, there would be no bumps. There would still be no bumps here if there were no magnets. It's just, I don't really know how to describe it. You'd have to feel this cube yourself to know what I'm talking about. But yeah, the last comparison, price, I think this is $35. I'm pretty sure this is like 62. So I personally would go with this because one, it's cheaper, and two, I feel like I can perform better on this one. And the best average and single was on this cube, but that was because I made a few mistakes with this, but oh well. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next video. Peace.